You're watching Drake Wing Gaming. Enjoy the video.
Guys and gals, Never here from Drake Wing Gaming. It's you on Twitter, the Gaming Drag. Today I'm coming back at you with another Let's Play episode of After Class, Anders Path. So yeah, let's go ahead and jump right back into it, shall we? Alarm chain, we're up, and let's go. There we go. Okay. Will do. That leaves me by myself again. I need to use the bathroom. Maybe I can pee out how uncomfortable I feel. The bathroom seemed to only have one other person in it from the pair of shoes that you saw in the stall. Good, good. I don't want to talk to anyone in the bathroom. But you made the mistake of inhaling. The bathroom was just clean and the smell of detergent tickled your nostrils. You heard a flush. Oh. What the fuck? Huh? You made sure to cover your mouth. You weren't nasty, but apparently that wasn't enough to appease... Oh no, you're in a pickle now. You really just sneezed near me. I can't fucking believe this. You know I'm on the basketball team? What if I get sick? What if I tell Coach Gill if it's serious? I have to deal with your nasty germs. Fucking thanks. In spite of his state of disgust in your sneezing self, he got closer to you. Don't think I don't recognize you either. Hanging out with those losers and talking shit about me when you thought I was out of earshot. I didn't forget that. Going on a trip with Coach Gill when I wasn't invited to, even though I bust my ass for his team. I didn't forget that. No, I remember you very well. And I'm about to make sure you remember me in the worst way. Well, wait a second. It was just a sneeze. I don't want any trouble. You had finally gotten a hold of yourself. Now this weirdo wanted to make things difficult again? Acting all cozy with him than acting innocent? You really are two-faced, aren't you? People like you are who I hate the most. What are you even talking about? I just came in here to pee and happened to sneeze. I only have one face. If you're actually just a moron, that's not much better. I hate dealing with dumbasses, too. Are we even having the same conversation? Yeah, whatever. I need to go to practice. Think about what to do with you some other time. God almighty, my heart is racing. Just glad he's gone. Wait, God almighty? Maybe what Anders said last night planted that in my head in a way. Huh. Well, time to do what I came here to do. Having finished in the bathroom, he walked out to look for Mark, but he seemed to have wandered off to do his thing. He's alright. Thinking back to what he said, you wondered if maybe there was a time when you felt like something bad had happened to you, but you didn't know it. For all I know, plenty of bad things happened that I don't remember. But even so, I still want to know what it all was. Maybe that's what makes me weird. I don't know. Huh, but I finally got my stress level down. I don't want to ruin that now. He decided to play a gotcha game, without paying, of course, until Mark came back. Oh, hey, Walter. Hey, Mark. I'm worried. Are you going to be okay? Yeah, I'm fine. No need to fuss over me. Let's do your studying, yeah? Okay. The side of the library's old-fashioned opulence was not what you were expecting at all. Oh, wow, this place is fancier than I thought it would be. Nice backhanded compliment. I mean it, it's really nice, but it also looks a bit out of place. Guess that's because this particular library was kept as it was 50 years ago. Oh, really? Wow, you know everything, it seems. Mark walked over to a plaque that said the exact same thing he did and pointed at it. Oh, heh. Come on, let's get you ready for tomorrow. Yes. The two of you picked a table that was free of other people and took out the English book. Alright, so what do you want to know about the material right now? Excuse me. You took out your notebook and showed Mark your messy notes. I was nervous and didn't write these very well, but this is basically it. Okay, can you read these? Kind of? Do you remember what the notes refer to? Not really. These won't help you. We'll have to start from the beginning. Sorry. It's fine. I'm glad you didn't just lie and tell me you know most everything. The main thing to understand with prose poems is... Mark gave you a crash course in, well, the course you were taking right now. He was careful to spot moments where you looked confused and explain those parts in different words. It surprised you how effective he was at teaching. But he also clicked his tongue a few times. For as good as he was at teaching, he didn't seem to enjoy it much. All in all, it was the most you had learned since last Monday. Good for you, Walter. Thanks again, Mark. You really saved me. I told you I'd make up for what happened, and I meant it. But do continue to shower me with praise. You're the best. Heh, finally someone notices. I gotta go now, though. I have a guest entertained back home. Oh, who is it? Secret. Aw, now I want to know. Ha, too bad. Anyway, see you tomorrow, Walter. See ya. For you. He seems to be doing better now. Well, then again, I thought I was fine on Sunday night until Coach Gill talked to me. Hopefully he sorts out whatever that is. With Mark still heavy on your mind, you found yourself wandering toward Bubblix of all places. Huh. Wish Anders were there right now. Then again, maybe it's better that he isn't. That bull is a headache and a half at times. Ooh, he's handsome. Damn. Oh, excuse me. Oh, sorry, I didn't realize I was blocking the door. You did. Rather, you failed to realize that blocking the door was a problem with how preoccupied you were. But in a twist, the sight of this heart-thumpingly handsome wolf gentleman with his rolled-up sleeves and the sound of his accent had every bit of you normal occupied at the moment. What accent? What accent? I mean, probably an American accent. Or Canadian? Nah, this actually looks stereotypically Canadian, like a Canadian lumberjack or something. Let's give him a handsome, sexy voice. Truly, it sounds like you've had quite a day, if that didn't register. Not to be rude. Yeah, well, like, quite the week. Dear me, I feel that. Maybe that's why I went out and got these books instead of waiting for copies to come cheaply to my corner. Speaking of which, you wouldn't happen to be interested in secondhand books, would you? Oh, him, okay. He's a, YouTuber. Blade Libid is the name. I run a store with such, somewhere in relation to here. I can't quite remember. Ah, Walter, pleasure to meet you. I don't read very often, to be honest, but maybe I will now. Shame all that reading would be for naught, as Mr. Libid is not dateable in this game. Feel free to enjoy this moment while it lasts, though. Perhaps I can change that. There's a whole world of enrichment out there for the taking, and at a very reasonable price, too. I'll definitely think about it. I just realized I glossed over your name. I'm sorry, Blade? Libid. Comes from my family, which comes from somewhere a ways from here. But let's not reminisce about places I doubt you've heard of. I need to apologize in any case, or if you truly feel sorry, perhaps make it up to me and visit my store sometime. You might just find a companion of a lifetime. Wait for it. In literature. There it is. I mean, I'm pretty busy these days. It feels like wait, no, I'm just tired a lot. But if I find the time, I'll swing by. Excellent. I can't give you a card like this. But rotten luck. Well, there's only one second-hand bookstore in the area, so I'm sure you'll find it if you ask around. In the meantime, I must really be going, Walter. These are getting heavy. Same. Have a good evening. Same to you, and take care. Waving him off, you felt a bit warm and fuzzy inside. After the morning I had, it's nice to have just a normal and pleasant moment. Having forgotten about Mark's predicament for the moment, you went home. On the way back, you spotted a very familiar tiger man looking a bit distressed. Not wanting to test your own emotions any further today by engaging with his, you decided to greet him normally. Hey, Lars! Oh? Hey, Walter. Done with school? Yep. How about you? What's up? I'm taking a walk. With a backpack? Yeah. It was technically true. He was wearing a backpack, and he was walking. Huh. Okay, let's walk together then. Okay. And so you decided to follow Lars to your house. Aw, did you walk me home? That's nice of you. I appreciate it. You're welcome. Okay, clearly waiting for him to tell me what's wrong or sort it out on his own is not working. Huh. Still on your mind? Yes, actually. Here's the thing. I don't have a place to stay right now. I know it's imposing, but I'm hoping maybe I can crash here for a few days. Oh, that's no trouble. Sure you can stay. Water time. Guys and gals, we are back. Let's go ahead and jump back in, shall we? Okay. Really? Yeah, really. I'll have to ask my landlord if you need to stay longer, but I don't see why he would mind. That's great. He looked ready to hug you, but he stepped back. Shame. I won't freeload, though. I'll cook for you. Does that sound good? That's perfect, actually. I can't really cook for myself. Maybe I can teach you a bit of cooking, too. That'll be great. Man, today turned around for me in a big way. Let's head in and get you settled, then. Okay. I'm not really sure what I want to eat, so I'll leave that to your best judgment. Sounds good. I already have an idea. Cool. I'll be in my bedroom if you need me. Okay. Oh, do you have any herb allergies? Not that I'm aware of, other than stuff all dogs are allergic to. Gotcha. In an overly dramatic gesture, you flopped onto the bed. I finally feel like I can rest properly. Whew. Falling asleep now would be inconvenient, though. Gotta stay awake. Wait, what am I doing? I should take a shower. You grabbed a change of clothes and made sure Lars didn't need anything before you went to do so. Showering after today was especially relaxing. You could feel the last of your tension melting away. It felt like a hero's respite after a hard-won victory over the enemy nation. Or maybe you were being a touch dramatic. I don't know. I think I'd look cool in a suit of armor. That would depend on the kind of armor. In any case, you took your time to enjoy the warm water. I'm gonna sleep well tonight, I can tell. In an overly dramatic gesture, you flopped onto the bed. Again. Today was wild, or savage even. Extreme? Ultimate? Wait, wrong IP. I wonder what Anders would think. Well, why not tell him? You pulled out your phone. You thought about texting him. But maybe calling is less distracting for him. Or perhaps more distracting, but it was worth seeing which was the case. Hello? Hello. Hey, Anders, it's me. Hey, Walter. How was your day? About that, here's the thing. I see. Sounds like things are getting better. I'm glad. You must be exhausted, though. Tell me about it. Huh. How about you? How was your day? Nothing exciting. I worked in the morning, came home, and I worked on projects all day. Eesh, hope you paced yourself at least. I have that down to an art, no worries. That's good. Well, I'll let you go. See you later. See ya. Anders ended the call. I should see if Lars is done yet. Peeking on Lars showed him to be finishing up the meal he had prepared. You're just in time. Do me a favor and put these dishes on the kitchen table, please. Will do. He went to collect the dishes and lay them out on the table in a way that, well, they were laid out. Feeling self-conscious, you adjusted them a few times. No need to fuss over them, they're just there to hold the food. Ah, yeah. Perhaps you were self-conscious in the presence of such an accomplished chef. It makes some sense. Even the way he plated the food he prepared seemed masterful. They're just here to hold the food. Indeed. He doesn't even see how skilled he is. Whew. Looks amazing, Lars. Smells even better. Ah, well, you're taking me in, so I added some aromatics for a better presentation. I don't know what that means, but I like it. Let's see. The food tasted even better than it smelled or looked. Lars really was a master. Even the hint of bitterness you tasted added depth to the flavor rather than make you repulsed. Alright, y'all, I'm gonna go ahead and pause it right there. Thank y'all so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, ring that notification bell, and check out our Patreon, YouTube memberships if you can. It always helps. Anyway, I love you all, and I'll see y'all in the next video. Bye-bye!